challenge. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age 7, and I have been pretty happy with how it has been going so far. Before I was diagnosed, I wasn't really thinking about what I was eating. I would see a donut, I would be like, oh my gosh, that donut looks so good, I'm gonna eat that. And now I see one covered in frosting, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's 60 carbs, I'm going to get a headache and a stomachache when I eat that. I want to say thank you guys for coming here. It means a lot to me, all the money that we're raising. And 26 million people have type 2 diabetes, only 3 million have type 1. So I want to say thank you for doing that. And does anybody know the difference between type 1 and type 2?
Type 1 means you don't produce insulin, and type 2 means you're insulin resistant.
That's right. Type 2, you make insulin, your body doesn't use it right. Type 1, your body doesn't make insulin. And type 2, it just doesn't use it the way it should. So I'm going to walk you through a day in the life of me. Every morning I wake up and I test my blood sugar. I test my blood sugar in the morning, lunch, snack, dinner, bedtime. I test my blood sugar around 8 to 10 times a day. And then I'll take a shot every time I eat. I'll probably take about 6 to 8 shots a day. So in the morning I wake up, test my blood sugar, have a shot, and I count the carbs for my meal. And then at lunch, I test my blood sugar, take a shot, and count the carbs for meal. Can I have a volunteer tell me what they had for lunch today so I can tell you? Like what? Like how I really count the carbs? What do you have for lunch?
3 jelly donuts.
Oh! So one jelly donut would probably be about 50, 40 to 60 carbs. So multiply that by 3, that's 180 carbs. And then I would have to figure out the math for that. Give myself a shot. And that's a lot of math to figure out. So then I give myself a shot for that. And I do that for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, bedtime. That's what I do. And I've been living like that for 4 years, for about 4 years. And now I don't think about myself different to other people. I'm living with type 1 diabetes. Other people, most people don't have type 1 diabetes, obviously, but I don't compare myself to them. I still think I'm a normal human being. I'm just living with type 1 diabetes. Everybody has something in their life. And I want to ask you guys if you have any questions for me living with type 1.
Kat, what's the hardest thing you do with type 1 diabetes?
The hardest thing, well, when I go to the beach every summer, every 30 to 45 minutes, I have to get out of the water, stop playing in the sand, test my blood sugar. If my blood sugar is low, which is under 70, then I have to sit out and drink a juice box or a Gatorade and sit out for 15 minutes. And if it's still low, I have to have something else and wait for 15 minutes. So that's probably the hardest part, just waiting, because if I just eat something and then go back plain, then I can go to 30 and pass out. And that's terrifying Any other questions?
Hey, Kat, why don't you tell everybody about the great news that we got this weekend?
Okay, so this weekend we found out that I am going to Washington, D.C. to talk to Congress and say thank you. About 1,300 people wrote something to be to go into Congress, and only 150 people got in, and I was one of those 150 people.
say when you get there?
I want to say thank you and continue what they're doing, giving money to diabetes. And I got a pump about a month ago instead of shots. So now it's like a device attached to me. So now instead of figuring out the math and doing the shot, I can now just enter my blood sugar into the meter, put in the carbs, and it'll do the math for me, and then I can give myself a shot there. I can just press a button and it's done. So the money that has been given has really helped. So that is what I am most thankful about for giving money for type 1. So before we all leave today, I want y'all to know the signs and symptoms of type 1 diabetes and type 2 because they are the same thing. First, we have drinking water a lot, which is bathroom breaks, drinking water a lot, eating a lot, which is weird because then you lose weight because your body doesn't produce that. And then flu-like symptoms, throwing up, nauseous, really sleepy and tired, which that's what I was when I was in 2nd grade. I didn't want to do anything. I came home and I laid down. I didn't want to do any of my homework. Nobody wants to do that. I really didn't want to do it. I was too late.
You just disrupt everybody's day.
Any other questions?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a house designer.
Ooh.
I want to flip houses, tear down houses. I don't want to actually build them. Tear them down. I don't want to do that.
You know, there's